Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'm Louise and I'll be giving you the inside scoop on all the latest and greatest tech news from the past week. And don't forget, if you want to read more on everything mentioned, just check out the links below. Ready to dive in? Let's go. So first up, the government is aiming to make its black box algorithms more transparent. Amid concerns that biased algorithms can impact the way that Britons live, the government has launched an algorithm transparency standard. Because people can rarely see the logical processes behind answers, flaws in these processes can go missed, having a major impact on people's lives. Number 2, Richard Moore, MI6 chief, is seeking help from tech firms to counter hostile state threats. Unlike a James Bond film, MI6 cannot develop all the tech it needs in-house, so must work closely with tech firms to keep pace with developments in hostile states. And they're currently investing heavily in things like quantum computing, AI, and synthetic biology. Number 3, Jack Dorsey has stepped down as CEO of Twitter and has passed the baton to Parag Agrawal. He's been with the company for 10 years, most recently as Chief Technology Officer, and is expected to pick up where Jack Dorsey left off, by continuing to fight for users that are being lured away by competitors like TikTok and Instagram. A big good luck to Parag in his new role. Number 4, AWS reInvent is in full swing, celebrating its 10th year with marching bands and swag in sunny Las Vegas. For anyone that couldn't attend in person, the AWS team has given the opportunity for people to virtually attend their keynotes and leadership sessions. TechRadar has also done a great job of capturing the latest announcements from the 2021 keynote, dropping highlights into an online blog as they happened. Amongst the highlights already announced was the launch of Graviton 3, the most powerful CPU that AWS has ever launched. Also, the CEO gave an overview of what the future looks like from the business. And finally, number 5, a tech company has been working to cut methane emissions. A Norwegian technology company has invented a way to stop slurry from emitting so much methane by zapping it with artificial lightning. The company told Reuters that their tests of the tech showed the emissions of methane were cut by 99%, and also that ammonia emissions were cut by 95%, something that the EU has described as one of the main sources of air pollution. So that's all the tech news we could squeeze in today, but of course we've got a few shout outs. We'd just like to shout out one of our newest associate consultants, Neil, who has been doing an Instagram takeover for us this week of the AWS's reInvent. Neil has been providing us with brilliant updates on breakout sessions, keynote speakers, all the swag, so we'd just like to say a big thank you for attending the event in Las Vegas. Also, for those who missed it, our third podcast celebrating International Men's Day is now live, where we have an open and honest conversation with our CEO, Mark Farrington, about the tough decisions he made throughout his career to put his family first. Stay tuned for the 4th and final episode. So thank you for joining me on this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'll see you next week with even more tech news.